Hello everyone, hello sweet bees. I hope you're all doing amazing. Welcome to the channel. I apologize because I have been doing some private readings to people I love, and it zapped my energy, so I didn't have the time to do a longer reading as I like to do. But tomorrow is a full moon. It's a full moon in Capricorn. Let me show you. And I'm not going to use the regular spread that I use again because Ethony had posted something that looks really fun. It's a full moon in Capricorn. Back-to-back full moons in Capricorn means it's vital to create time for reflection on your ambitions, structures, and the practical steps you need to take to achieve your goals. Capricorn's energy is disciplined and focused, encouraging you to look at the foundations of your life and consider what is serving your highest aspirations. So it is a little longer than usual. Look at the picture, it's like so cute. It's a little longer than usual because we have 6 cards, and I'm going to go with my oracles and stuff, but it looks like it's going to be fun, so let's try, and hopefully I won't regret it. I'm going to have a sip. And let's see, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges d'amour. I'm using the Angels Among Us today. S'il vous plaît, which divine energy is going to guide us through this reading, s'il vous plaît. Whoa, that just jumped out. I love the Angel Gabriel. I love this depiction, this artwork of the Angel Gabriel, because there is really something androgenic about this drawing, which I like to think of the angels as, because they're not supposed to have a female or male gender, right? With the number 3, I feel the energy of collaboration, the energy of working together with the Angel Gabriel. So before every reading, or when I feel a little lost or in the dark, or that I need some kind of soul help of sorts, I pray to archangels. There is a prayer, like a shield prayer, where Gabriel is the second one, and we ask Gabriel for intuition. And if I don't say the prayer, à ma droite l'archange Michael pour la protection, l'amour, à ma gauche l'archange Gabriel pour intuition and power, intuition and strength. So this card talks to us. Okay, so I have purity here, and I don't want to talk about purity as naivete, but more as being your true self, as speaking your true word, as communicating. Well, look at that, self-expression and creativity. So express yourself truly, and I feel like you are called on to not hide who you are, okay, through your creativity and through your self-expression. And if there is some communication you've had with problem, also with people you have had difficulties with, now it looks like it's a time for you to do so and to come with peace. Like with this lilium, I feel there is really like the gift of peace, okay. Creativity, again, I just went through that, and the North Star. I can't help but thinking of you reaching, going to on the path of your North Node, like, and that may come up. This has been coming up a lot in the reading when I use the Moonology deck, oracle. Let me see, maybe it's still even showing. Did I mix it? Yes, see? Step out of your comfort zone with the North Node. So you have to go and I mean, you are called to go and find out what your North Node is. Some people on YouTube have explained what that's about. You're welcome to go and just Google or YouTube North Node, and you'll be explained that this is really kind of like your life mission. And it can be difficult, but it calls on for self-expression and being true to yourself. I'm very excited to have the Archangel Gabriel energy through this reading here. Even if in Constantine it was a little bit lost, or they were a little bit, and at the bottom of the deck we have Jesus. I was talking about giving the gift of peace, and with Jesus we have the notions of forgiveness, compassion, and the spiritual teacher. So for some of us there is still the need of learning and growing and trying to comprehend, trying to learn some stuff. And maybe also to teach some stuff. I want to read on the Archangel Gabriel because it's not very often that we have this luxury / luck. I feel like a serious blessing with the energies of Jesus and Gabriel here. Okay. So I'm sure a lot of us do know what the energy of Jesus is about, right? And we are not talking about Christianity, but more like this energy of forgiveness and compassion and loving and thinking of what would Jesus do in some moment, like, give the other cheek. I don't necessarily believe in that, especially if you feel like you've been being punched in the face over and over and over and over. But you can still forgive and move on to a better thing for yourself, to your self-expression, to your own creativity, to your North Star. Okay. Let me show you here our gorgeous. He has like a Rolling Stone Mick Jagger look, I find. Archangel Gabriel's name means God is my strength, and this archangel, is available always. Call your angels, by the way, to help you. Your angels or whatever angels, if you want to go bug Gabriel. I'm sorry, Gabriel, for doing this to you, especially that I bug him a lot myself. Yes, so your angels will assist you if you give them permission. So his name means God is my strength, and this archangel is available to assist you in staying strong no matter what is happening around you. Archangel Gabriel is most famously known as the angel who visited Mary. So he is a messenger. See, we were talking about communication earlier. To tell her she was going to give birth to Jesus. Interesting that we have these two cards together, though, isn't it? Like there is a big change coming in your life. Archangel Gabriel is considered as an angel of clairvoyance, visions, miracles, and messages from God. Creativity, especially writing, is one of Gabriel's main areas of expertise. Oh, that's right. I believe the Quran might have been a dictation to the Prophet Muhammad, I think it was, by the angel Gabriel. So he is this inspirating energy through writing. Archangel Gabriel can support you to create, express yourself, and then give birth to those creations so they can take physical form and move into the material world, helping and supporting others. Archangel Gabriel aligns with the sacral chakra and the higher chakras and can help you to receive divine inspiration and move it through your being and body out into the physical world. I feel some serious, even though the Archangel Raphael is the one helping with healing, I do feel through the spiritual growth and healing and the growing and opening, it feels like some kind of reverse energy to heal your body, because usually you have to work your way from the bottom, right? If you look at the chakras, you start from the source, right, and you heal each one to be able to open and receive. But it feels like in this case you have such divine energy with the help of the Archangel Gabriel that you, with the sacral chakra here and the higher chakra, the brow chakra, listening your intuition, accepting the love from the divine, it feels like you'll get this energy to also heal your body from top to bottom. That's what I feel anyways. Okay. What else do we have here? The oracle of this card is, I was talking to you about being true. The oracle says, be unapologetically, which is such a fun word, unapologetically you. Follow your North Star. Create, express yourself, and believe in miracles. Listen to and trust the messages from the divine. So you can call on Archangel Gabriel for assistance with starting or growing a family, creative projects, and getting these out in the world, into the world, giving you strength to keep going, healing and working with the sacral chakra, expressing the truth of who you really are. You can embody this energy by being clear, kind, and compassionate in all your communications. Being authentic and shining bright. I feel so much better just starting this reading. I'm so grateful. Sharing your message, birthing your magic into the world, and helping others to do the same. So you are called on to grow and to show your growth, share your growth. Lovely. Wow, this is starting strong already, isn't it? Let's see what energy we have. I'm going to use this one too after. I hope I remember. Like so many, when I came to sit down here, it's like I brought the Lunar Tarot because I didn't use it last time and I was missing it. For the new moon, I didn't use it. I forgot which one I used. But it's like all the oracles want to talk. Maybe it's because I haven't done this in a while. Oh, I just saw walking away, so some of you may be needing to walk away from a situation. Alors, s'il vous plaît, Archangel Gabriel, Jesus, the energy. Oh, look at that. I didn't have I was just talking about the Archangel Raphael and healing. Okay, the fourth chakra is the heart chakra. Is it? Yes. So that talks about issue with breathing. Here reminds me of a current character in Lord of the Rings, by the way. I think he was one of the elves that come and help and dies. I forget his name right now. During a battle. But anyways, I am very, very excited to have the Archangel Raphael because this talks about healing. Fine, I'll go read. And you're welcome to move on. You're welcome to listen. And with the number 38 here, we have 3 with the Archangel Gabriel and 7 plus 1, 8 for Jesus. So we end up with having the same numerical thing there. Oh, that just made me so happy. I don't know why I feel such attraction maybe it's because I do have some asthma, lungs problems, you know, and this goes with the heart chakra, the breathing, and what is it? Breathing, the allergies, blood pressure, things like that. This is all stuff I'm dealing with. But I love, for some reason, I just love the Archangel Raphael. And I had a friend whose name was Raphael, and he was such a soft-spoken, like he was very soft-spoken, didn't talk a lot, but when he would talk, he would throw bombs, but fun bombs. He would be so funny, and so smart and witty. So anyway, with the Archangel Raphael, the 4th chakra, we're talking about love, compassion, and self-acceptance again, because we had the compassion with Jesus and expressing yourself with love with Gabriel. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink. Oh yes, pretty. To your heart center. This card indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. Beautiful. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. Fantastic. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Right. If you want to, not if you want, we all want that. But whatever you want to hear from others, you have to start with doing to yourself, which I believe you and I understand because we all have the same problem. Self-love is very, very difficult. Even though like I'll talk to my mom and she's like, no, this is easy. No, it's not. Okay. We all have that self-deprecating, self-esteem thing. Like very few of us go around in the world and say, I'm so cool. Okay. Sometimes as a joke. I mean, I know I do it like I achieved something at work or I finished something I was working out with and I'm like, I'm so freaking cool. I'm so freaking good. Yes, but this is as a result of doing something. You are called to realize that you are so right away. And if you want people, not if you want, you need to do that to yourself to have other people do it to you. This is how energy works. As long as you're negative and putting yourself down, how do you expect other people to keep on putting you up? It's exhausting for other people to keep doing that too, because they have to do it for themselves. Okay, so Raphael reminds you to encourage yourself with a compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with an irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. And with that wonderful positive energy, you will attract like-minded, like-hearted people, and you'll be in that wonderful love energy, okay? Do we have an extra message with that? Yes, affirmation. My heart center, my fourth chakra, is open to its perfect, healthy, and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me now. I live in love. Here, if you want to take a screenshot, if you want to write it down, if you want to look at it in the morning, do that to yourself. You will only help yourself more. Thank you. I'm so excited to have Gabriel, the energies of Gabriel and Raphael here. I'm very grateful. And Jesus. Wow. Strong energies of love, compassion, understanding, self-healing, communicating, compassion. Okay, now let's see what this reading is about with her purple hair. I love it. Let me show you that again. Thank you, Ethony, also for posting this. This is fun. It's different. I hope you guys are not too upset about my changing the regular full moon reading here, s'il vous plaît. Nos archanges d'amour, nos guides, Jesus, Archangel, Gabriel and Raphael, Mother Mary, nos guides d'amour, nos anges, s'il vous plaît. What are the messages for this full moon in Capricorn? Oh, we have transformation here. Transformation for the better. The death is really like picture the butterfly, okay, like how it goes in its cocoon, go for a rest so that it can grow and turn into something much prettier to look at in any case, seriously. And it's free to fly, and the indecision showed itself to me. The card of indecision, okay. Oh, and commitment. This card can be also the card of choice to make. Obviously, the choice to love, but there is commitment coming in your life here. Wonderful. Maybe you need to commit to yourself as well. Okay, can we get clear? Can I have like a nice shuffle, s'il vous plaît? No good, so I can get going with this reading. That's already in for like 20 minutes or something, s'il vous plaît. Obviously, I'm blind. Okay. I forgot to look at the cut. We have the Tower. Whoa. Release. Okay, again, with this word here. Release, to me, it's... Okay, you have all this... let me back up. The energy of the Tower is the universe that's like throwing earthquake, waves, destruction your way. It's time for you to... I mean, it's not time for you. The universe is breaking your roots, your bases, your everything, your home. To start something brand new on a better basis. this is only for the better, right? This is like, if you keep on refusing what the and I'm thinking of one little bit in particular. She asked me if I was going to do the full moon reading. So you know who you are. Sometimes the universe keeps trying to tell you, get out of the situation, get out already, get out. And you keep on not listening, or you keep on refusing to see the sign because you're being a stubborn being, or you feel like you need to stay there, or whatever the reason is, and come to the point where boom, the universe is like, you're out of the situation. It's toxic, it's bad for you. There is so much better for you out there. So the universe will create a situation for you to get out of wherever you keep on insisting on being. But the key word on this card is release. So we had the death that jumped out as I was shuffling. So there is a transformation, like, and these are two major arcanas, okay? Arcana, I'm sorry, the plural is arcana because I believe arcanum is the singular. So we have two major arcana. Of transformation, of change. But with the keyword release, I feel like even though the universe has pushed you and is guiding you and trying to help you and give you all that love, self-love, expression, compassion, forgiveness and stuff, you have to be doing some of the work. With release here, you need to cleanse, you need to clean, you need to let go of all that toxicity or whatever it is that is not good for you at this moment anymore, okay? You have a little bit of work to do. The universe is helping you, pushing you, guiding you. You have to listen, stuff like that. But there is some stuff, and with the healing here, it's possible that there is some depression, something that depressed you for a long time, that you need to release. You can, I think it was in one of the private readings I gave in the past couple of weeks, to cleanse yourself, to release, you can do the what is it, the bath salt, the salt bath. Let me explain. You go take a shower, you wash yourself, you need to be clean. When you clean with your body, then you can go ahead and take a bath with salt in it. I use Epsom salt because this is what I have. And it's, I mean, at the same time, it's kind of like healing and helping you with whatever pain you may have. And as you're taking this bath, you ask to be cleansed. And when you empty your bathtub, then you ask the universe to let these negative energies, be taken away. And released into the earth to change into good stuff. If you do not have a bathtub, you can always put a little bit, like prepare a little bit of salt and water, like in a salad bowl or something, and you can rinse yourself after your shower, or like maybe spread a little bit of salt on your arms and legs and body, and ask the universe to cleanse you as well, if you don't have a bathtub. Okay, parenthesis closed. What ambitions needs to be brought into focus, because this is about work, right? So what ambition needs to be, about work, your ambition structures, the step you need to use to achieve your goals. Let's see. This is difficult to see. What ambitions need to be brought up into focus for little bees, s'il vous plaît? What ambition needs to be brought up into focus for our little bees? Pause with the hangman. I like this pause also because it's like we don't know if it's, I guess it doesn't matter. But we are right at the first quarter moon. Let me look at one thing. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. This could be the first quarter moon or the third quarter moon. But because we had the card of the tower that was talking about release, I'm gonna go with the third quarter moon, that talks about releasing and let go. You have to let go of the habits, that, what does it say, that bind. Okay, the habits, the thing that keeps you doing the same thing over and over and over. So how is that the ambition that needs to be brought into focus? Give me a minute here. It looks like a bat too, that one. Alors, the ambitions that need to be brought into focus is a pause. Maybe you have been going, and it's time for you to take a pause and rethink, especially with that North Star here, that self-expression. You need to regroup and see what are those ambitions that you have for yourself. We have a lot since the energy since the very beginning were of healing, of growing, of creativity, of even forgiving. With the energy of the Hangman, this one talks about pause, but this is also about looking at the situation from a different angle. Most of the time I will tell you, and I will, with the cards, to look at the situation from a bigger picture, like from higher, like how important is it. You know, when we have, like, from this deck, actually, we've had the World, where you see this man, he's like on the moon and looking at the universe from a different angle, like how little he is and how big the world is. In this case, we're not even asking you to look at it this way. We're asking you to really step back. Again, we're back with that release and let go. This is a strong message. So there are things you need to let go, and you need to really look at it from what you're not. And well, this is so funny. Let me finish my sentence. You need to look at it from a different angle. You've always looked at a situation, your work most likely, in a certain way, right? Because you're used to it. You need to let go of that habit, because you are binded to a certain way of looking at your work life. I'm getting on the work life because we're talking about ambitions. But look at, with that self-expression, with that creativity, with that North Node here, you are called to create something. You have this spirituality, what does Jesus call it? The spiritual teacher. I feel like you need to learn something, but maybe you have learned something and you have refused to hear it. There is a growth here. There is something you are capable of doing, whether it's writing a book, whether it's creating something, whether it's painting, whether it's in art or whatever. But there is some professional activity that you should be able to do, and you have not done. You have pushed aside and pushed aside and pushed aside. I'm re-seeing this Death card and this Tower card. The Tower that I was talking about release, and we are here with the pause to help you release and let go of the of the habits, of the things that you are comfortable with. The Hanged Man, it doesn't show here, but in the, and I do believe it's in the Classical Tarot. Let me see if I can find it here. Where is my very first, almost my very first deck, if I could find, oh, here it is. Let's see. If I can show you the Hangman. Let's see if the universe is going to allow me to find it really quick. Let me pause while I look for it. Of course, it was like towards the end. Here is, notice how the Hangman is, just like on this one, is hanging from a tree, but he's got the head in the star. So with this one, it's very close in the sense that it's kind of like in the night, and it looks like very high in the tree, and his head is in the sky also. You can see the stars. But here you understand, especially with it hanging from a tree, and it almost looks like the high priestess area, actually, with those three, with a B and J, which I always forget what they stand for. I read it a gazillion times, but I don't want to retain it. It just shows that there is a need for spiritual understanding, okay? The hangman is also a choice, where the person chooses to take a moment to pause and to rethink a situation, but with the head not in the cloud, in the sense like, oh, but this is in the spiritual world. So maybe some time to refocus, some time to meditate, some time to try to understand what is going on in your life. But in order to do that, you have to go back to a certain level of faith, of trust in the universe, and of relooking the situation. So really, your ambitions that needs to be brought into focus, I feel, is you. You need to refocus on yourself. It's not clear, and we are a small hive still, so I want to believe that there is a lot of you that are going through these healing moments, that are going to maybe some big life change, some work change, some understanding of that this is what I want to do now. You're bored at work, you need to take some time to focus and let go of, do I really need to stay here? Do I really need to do this? And if you trust the universe, with finding you, with helping you to find your place in this world, you will. I don't know if I talked about, I think I have in one of the past readings. There came a point about 5 years ago, yes, where I was miserable in my previous job, but like, it was bad. It was one of those moments where the universe was telling me, get out, get out, get out. And finally, I realized, fine. It was very hard. I was crying all the time, but because I felt lost. It was like I kept on having this feeling of I would go to pray, I would go to church, I would go asking God, what should I do? And I kept on hearing, quit, quit, quit. And it was like, how can you tell me to quit my livelihood? Like, to get me out of my situation where I felt so stuck, right? And finally, I was like, screw it. I will trust in the Lord. I will trust in the universe. I will trust in you, whatever it is that you communicate with, whatever divine energy you feel comfortable with. Your intuition, even if it's just your intuition as your guides talking to you, you will never have doubt. The doubt is always coming from your head, okay? The doubt is here, not in here. If your heart's telling you do this, it could be terrifying when you're not used to doing it. When you're used to doing it just like the fool, you can just jump and you're like, oh my God, here it is. It happened. I'm not telling you to go jump off the cliff, okay? This is a metaphor. But I went ahead and I wrote my resignation letter after lunch that day or the following morning. And I had no job. I just knew that it was going to be fine. I was going to get my 401k if I needed to. I was going to do temp missions, whatever. I just needed to start something new for my life. From the moment I gave my resignation, everything shifted, everything changed. I was still working with the company that I had an interview, and I with the company I was quitting, I was still working with them. That I had the opportunity for a different place. It just fell into place from the moment I said, yes, universe, fine, I will go. It happened. So you know what ambition needs to be brought into focus, and you need to take a pause and think and look at the situation from a different, all that to say, look at the situation from a different angle. What is it that you want to do that you haven't had the guts to do yet, or what is it like? What is it that the universe maybe want you to do? Like, just refocus, okay? Reassess. Also, just like with that Tower card, which is another major arcana, I realize, the universe is forcing you to take this pause, but you also have to do it, okay? Well, I feel like the answer is not even brought up, but that's because a lot of you don't even know yourselves. If there is that notion of being lost, with all that help of the divine and the universe telling you to think, to take a pause, to forgive. It's possible that, you know, when you're angry, you don't see things for what they are. Forgive yourself, maybe, because if you feel like some of the choices that you've taken or that you've made put you in the situation that you are, it's okay. We all have to live and learn, okay? So live and learn, but mostly I hope you've learned. You've had the spiritual teacher here, Jesus, guiding you. If he forgives you, I mean, he died on the cross to forgive you, okay? So that's something that's extremely powerful as a reminder also. If you were forgiven already by such love as the energy of Jesus, what stops you from forgiving yourself? He already forgave you, okay? God already forgave you by giving you his son. That's something, that's some serious deep message coming out today. Okay, so aside from yourself, because I feel like this is just you, but that's just me adding this to the reading. What obstacles stand in the way of our little bees, s'il vous plaît, no guide d'amour? What obstacles stand in the way of our little bees? See, you are stuck in the middle. You are undecided. You still like, you refuse to take a decision. The stuck in the middle, it's you, like, with that pause, and you like, I don't know, I don't know if this is good for me. There is a notion of fear too, okay? But let me remind you, look at that wonderful divine love that you have, that wonderful guidance that you have. When you don't know, when I don't know, and that's just me, but if you're here, if you're listening, it's probably because you want to have some answers. I just told you that I start all my readings with asking Gabriel, Raphael, the Archangel Michael, Uriel, and Metatron to guide me, protect me, love me, give me the intuition, the light, stuff like that. When you don't know, again, ask your angels and your guides to help you with finding the answer. Sometimes, even if, especially when we tend to have doubts or not believe that it will happen, that prayer, that request is a form of letting go. This is what you are really called to let go of some control, to have this trust. But it's a form of meditation, and just that will clear your mind and help you make a decision. There is another thing. You can use a coin, like when you're stuck in the middle like that. See, when my question was, what obstacles stand in your way aside from yourself? This is you. All this is you. This is your energy. You refuse to take battle. You put your swords down. In some, let me see, since I have it out. I don't know why I feel like going back to this. This is like the origin. To me, this is the original deck. Let me see if she's like that. The Two of Swords is like the Justice card, because she has her eyes covered. See, like Justice, she's got the blindfolded, but her sword is up. With the Two of Swords, she's blindfolded, but here, well, actually this one's interesting because it's two people who, they are both blindfolded and they refuse to make a decision. It's a stalemate. But the image I'm actually looking for from the Rider-Waite-Smith is she's holding the two swords like this, and she's refusing to pass, to do anything. So yes, the coin thing. So take a coin if you're in between two decisions, and decide, this side is for this side is for that. Let the universe make the decision for you. So also you tell yourself, and then you throw the coin and you see when you get the result. If you're disappointed with the side that came out, and you're like, oh, I would have liked to have the other one, you have your answer. If you're happy with the side that came out, you have your answer, because in your heart of heart you already made the decision. And I just noticed that we have again the same energy here with the moon on these drawings. So you're the one keeping yourself stuck here in whatever decision it is that you need to make, whether it's work or love or anything, because this is a full moon in Capricorn, so we are trying to see about your ambition, but structures could be also your family love life, right? Okay, so you need to get out of your head, and you are called on to make a decision, and you have all this amazing divine energy there to guide you. Apologies, you know what? I also need some water. What do we have here? Where's number 3? Where is number 3? On the right. Okay. What needs to be built upon? And like we've had like very vague answers, but also because this is your energy, like you're kind of lost right now. So what does our little bee, what needs to be built upon by our little bee, s'il vous plaît, nos guides? What needs to be built upon? What needs to be built upon for our little bee, s'il vous plaît? Your passion. This is back to that. I like how this is a strength card. Mind you, another major arcanum, but another one that is worded where instead of it's a universe. And those are strong things, by the way, when you have so many majors coming out. This is like big moments in your life, but it feels like you may feel like you are not in control of your life, where the universe wants to remind you that there is major control, and a lot of it has to do with your choices. You need to build upon your passion. With the strengths, we have the notion of with the 8 here with infinity. I feel like this is not what I was thinking right away of saying, but I feel like there is a repeating pattern, something that's been repeated and repeated and repeated. Some strengths card, I think of, do I have it here? No. In the everyday witch tarot, we can, I think it's the one, she's walking away from like some battlefield, like she destroyed the thing in the past. She had the strength to do what needed to be done to move on. She had the strength to do what needed to be done so she could find her passion, her power. Look at how she, I mean, this artwork is absolutely beautiful. It looks like they're both resting. Like it looks like there is that in, like her eyes are closed. There is the same white flowers. I don't know if it's lilium, but we are in the same energy of white here, of that self-expression and that North Star here. And my sweet bee, look at the moon again. Where we are stuck in between two things, where we are back to, I wanted to keep talking about the 3rd quarter moon here, where we're talking about releasing and let go. When you have the strength card, it feels like you've had the strength to do the tower thing, like the release tower. It's at the bottom of the deck here. I'm gonna leave it out here, that release energy. You had the strength to do this. You had the strength to destroy all the stuff that was not that didn't have any study, they didn't have any strength, they didn't have any, that was like a table that's broken, the legs like unbalanced. um, that's the energy that I feel here. You had the strength to get rid of that. And you are called then to build upon your passion. What is it that makes you happy? What is it that you like? We had that creativity here. You need to build upon what makes you happy, in order to have a life, a working life that makes you happy, or to find passion within your work life. Let's say, I don't know, you are passionate about, what could you be passionate about? I'm having I'm having a hard time here. Okay, l'équipe, aidez-moi, because I was gonna go with like a sales type job. If you're passionate about music, you could always try to work in a place. I mean, it's not like they have record stores anymore, but you could look for a job where they create musical instruments, and then even if you do accounting, you'd be working in a place of music where possibly they'll have music playing all the time in the background, where people are loving music. And you know I worked in, this was not my passion. I never cared about fashion, but I was in accounting, in the shoe business for 14 years, and that allowed me to learn about fashion, learn about not so much marketing, because I had done marketing already, but I can think of the like design and creativity, and how certain things work in that world. It also taught me not to be so rigid with the way I would dress to go to work, things like that. But if you have a passion in fashion, and you don't need to be a designer or a creator to work in an environment where you can still be with your fashion, is what I'm trying to say. So you are called on to build on your passion. Think about what your passions are and start from there, to be doing whatever type of work you want to do, or add it to your life. But it feels to me like you are really called on to see what appeals to your creativity, and again, like back to that North Node, in your work life. Interesting. Or not necessarily in your work life, but in your in well, yeah, I mean, if you do if you work in your passion, you will never work a day of your life. I think it's the saying or the idea. You are, and you've been between the two. Maybe you feel like there is no outcome in your passion, and you're called to rethink that. Okay. Okay. And with that white here, with the strength, that white color, I'm back to that purity, that being true to yourself. You're really called to be clear about what you want to be. There is no gray, no dark area. Be true to yourself. You need to be, that's what needs to be built upon. You need to build upon your passion and your truth. Stop lying to yourself. Stop loving yourself. Maybe that lie, like that fourth chakra, the heart, that self-love that we talk about with Gabriel here, and with Raphael, and with that healing, you'll be able to see, to allow that credit, to allow your true self to come out. It feels like you may have started already, even with this energy would not be here if you had not started anyways. Wow, um, that's some strong stuff. I hope it makes sense to you and help you, and you see the messages that's trying to come out, because there is some strong energies. Okay, I like this. We were talking about releasing, and the question is what you can no longer delay in releasing. What is it that our little bees can no longer delay in releasing? No, s'il vous plaît. What is it that they can no longer? The Four of Pentacles, really releasing. Okay. Prosperity, I'm sorry. This is very interesting because the Four of Pentacles, where is the Four? Here, and those are two. See, that indecisions. The Four of Pentacles, look at that. This is amazing. All the cards that came out have that moon in the third, seeing where you are called. It's like the universe wants to tell you, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. You cannot be told enough to let go. Of anger, of self-deprecation, of resentment, of fears. You are called to let go of the habit of what you're comfortable in being too. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm going to take some time again, and hopefully I will find the. Oh, that's funny how I like this came out here. The Four of Pentacles. I hope it's gonna be showing like the image I have. Okay, this is not exactly what I had in mind, but you can see here how this guy has the Four of Pentacles at his feet. Please go Google the Four of Pentacles from the Rider-Waite-Smith. This guy would be sitting. He has Two of Pentacles on. He has 2 feet on each of the pentacles. He's holding one in his hand, like he's not letting go, and he has one on top of his head, meaning all he has is mind. All he had in mind. 1, 2, 3. All he has in mind is money. So fear of letting go of that money. You can no longer delay in releasing prosperity. If you follow your passion, if you look at this work environment, the structures, the practical steps you need to take, if you follow, it's vital to create time for reflection on your ambitions. If you do that, you will be able to have that prosperity. Even if you feel right now that you are in a situation where nothing is working the way you want to, obviously you're stuck, you are in a pause, you are forced to look at the situation from a different angle. By doing all this and trusting and following your passion, you will be able to get to that prosperity. I am really surprised by the keywords that want to come out. I'm thinking more of the keywords than the actual card, because the Four of Pentacles is really when you holding on to all your sense, you don't want to share, you feel that there is no abundance coming. The more you trust in the universe, the more you are grateful, the more you are in a state of gratitude, the more things come to you. The less in a situation of need you are, because you are not stuck. Okay, so and look at that, how that prosperity comes under the being stuck in the middle, under this indecision. I cannot believe how all these cards have this. I hope you can see the moon, with the line in the middle. You are really in between two situations right now, and you are called to make the decision. Please do not hesitate to pray and to ask guidance to Jesus, Gabriel, Raphael, whatever wonderful divine energy of love you feel comfortable with, because they will help you and guide you. But your passion is your heart, will help you find that prosperity. Really, I love that, how you can no longer delay in releasing the fact that this is coming to you. And what's funny too is with these swords, notice all the diamonds of them on them, and all the diamonds on these pentacles, they would be expected on this, but not on the swords. And it feels like, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are the 7 chakras. Interesting. So you can no longer delay in releasing that fear of not having prosperity. It is there for you. You have in your hands, in your heart, in your mind, in your creative mind, the tools that you need to achieve that. To have the energies of Jesus and 2 archangels, that should talk about the type of person that you are. I mean, those are not, no offense to other archangels or divine beings, okay? But, I mean, you've had major arcanas jumping out. You have 3 very powerful, wonderful energies. Get your head out of the oven, I want to say, or the toilet, or your derrière, because you have some tremendous capacities of love and creation and passion to bring wonder in this world. You are an amazing human being. Let me rephrase that. You are an amazing being. An amazing little bee. Okay, let's see what the rest is. What is the next practical step forward, s'il vous plaît, for a little bee? What is the next practical step forward for a little bee? The 5 of Wands is a disagreement. Disagreement under the pause, next to the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you are called on to, okay, and let me see this one. We're finally out of the half moon. This is a full moon. Disagreement is what it says it is. You have discussion, maybe people telling you what to do or how you should be facing a situation. You need to listen to yourself. It may feel like you are disagreeing with someone, and maybe you are a people pleaser. It's time to go to your North Star. It's time to follow your North Node. It's time to follow your intuition. It's time to go with your gut. Okay, so time to say no. If it means disagreeing, that's fine. But follow your need, follow what the universe is telling you. With that Hangman here, you have the universe is trying to give you the answers, okay? So it's fine if you're going to if people are going to be like, you're crazy, what are you thinking? Follow your gut. You don't have to prove anything to anyone but yourself, okay? Let me see. Let's read what the disagreement here is about in case there is something else. But I feel like this is as simple as that. If you have to say no, just say no. Tension, change. We have the change again. Obstruction. That goes well with that. There are times we all need to face up to the fact that not everyone agrees with us. We may not relish conflict, but it is part of life and we need to deal with it. While creative tension, this is interesting, can lead to amazing things, if everyone is shouting to get their point across, it can be wearing and counterproductive. It can feel like you are paralyzed and in a state of stasis. Interesting. Somebody needs to break the deadlock. Like with this one, to let go. This is amazing. Be the person who listens, even if you respond by agreeing to disagree. See? Change is coming. So the question is, how will you and others react to it? My question is, how will you react to it? In career, work, or money, and we're back to that, interesting. You may have to compete with another person. Just make sure you are true to your core value and stay out of the unseemly fray. Like, this is the perfect summary. I love this. I'm awed by the message. This is a summary of everything that we've said so far, and this is your next step forward. So I don't want to read it again. Just like push a few seconds backward and listen to it again, because this is the message that I've been trying to convey this whole time. We had like the being stuck, the not making a decision, the listening, the creativity. This is amazing. I love this. And our last message is the potential outcome of your diligent work. Put forward your ambition. So if you follow your passion, if you agree to disagree with the other people that are trying to force you to go a certain way when you know better, what is the potential outcome of your diligent work put towards your ambition, s'il vous plaît? What is the outcome? Finally, B is here, s'il vous plaît. That was a commitment. Okay, so with this one, this not only did this card come out, but this is also the card of the choice. So several things here, and I'm thinking of our little bee. I was thinking at the beginning of this reading too. With the Lovers is the card of the Gemini. Oh, look at that. We had the Tower behind. We had the Queen of Pentacles, who is the one who made it at work. Okay, and this one, I love it. It's like, again, notice the cut the line, you know, between the moon, so taking us back to that third quarter. It could be the first one, but I've decided to make it the third quarter because we're talking about releasing and letting go. And we have like these sunflowers, a happiness. You have a rabbit instead of a black cat, which talks about, to me, the rabbit. I'm going towards family. And the key word here is caring, but she's caring and she can help because she has that abundance. With the Lover, okay, with the Lovers here, we have the notion of choice that you have made. So what that tells me here, if the outcome of your diligent work put towards your ambition is, one, you made the choice for you. I love that. You have a commitment. I'm thinking a commitment at work, okay? Maybe it's a commitment to yourself. If there is love, awesome, but I wouldn't shoot for that. I'm just saying this is an outcome. It is great that it is a possibility. Did I say that number 6 is also the card of the Gemini? So possibly this message could be for stronger for the Geminis out there. But with this commitment here, I feel like especially we have two female energies, so that could be the commitment to yourself. And I mean, if you're masculine energy listening to it, something, picture two male energies, like mirroring, like that commitment to loving yourself, to grow, to make the right choice. And look at that, we have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas here in a 6-card reading. That's how strong the energies of the divine, of the universe is. With the Lovers, the commitment under the passion, the Lovers under the strength, tells me that this passion is what will bring you to this. I love this, some kind of balance. Okay, so the result is extremely positive. Okay, so there is no doubt. Follow your passion. Makes the choice that makes you happy. If it means disagreeing with others, that's fine. This is what the universe wants you to do here. Remember to ask guidance from Jesus, Gabriel, Raphael. Remember to make peace, to let go of resentment, to have compassion towards yourself, forgive yourself and forgive others. Look how chill this Jesus is, like with his hands in his pockets. He's going with the flow in here, like that's the way this is making me feel. the Sacred Heart, obviously, on the shirt here. With that passion, with that flame. I see the passion again here. That was different. Let's see. Before I pick, can we get an advice here from the Everyday Witch Oracle? I've been using it a lot more than the others for my private readings. S'il vous plaît. Donc, Ange d'amour, can we get an advice for our little bees here, s'il vous plaît, for this full moon reading? That's like super long, I'm so sorry. Affirmation for acceptance. Look at how she's reading. This is interesting. There is a cat. It looks like the cat is throwing the dice to make the choice. We had that notion, and I was talking to you about using the coin earlier. Look at how she's headed towards what looks like to be a storm, but she's trusting the universe. She's not even driving. Even her broom looks to be the opposite way, which takes me back to that hanged man here, looking at the situation from a different angle. However scary things may seem to be, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like everything is falling apart, like the tower. Like that releasing. Look, affirmation for acceptance. Accept what the universe, and meditation for clarity. So we are back to what I've been telling you throughout this reading. Okay, un extra message, s'il vous plaît, using the Moonology. S'il vous plaît, nos guides d'amour. I feel like there is not much more to say. S'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour. Okay. Take time to breathe out. Back with the Hanged Man energy. To focus, to think, to look at things a different way. Believe in the impossible. This card is gorgeous. Believe in the impossible. I think I'm going to use this to put the picture in front of the reading here. This is gorgeous. I have the notion of winter here also. Maybe the next few months, it's going to take you a few weeks, months, but I feel like by the winter you'll have this clear image in your head. Look at how we have like this, you know, there is that similar color energy here between these two cards here, like how you'll go from that to a clear image. Okay, what do we have at the bottom? Luck is on your side with a new moon in Sagittarius, taking us back to December again. Okay. I'm going to use the moon message for an extra message here. S'il vous plaît, nos guides. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This one and this one. I am courageous and powerful with the energy of the strength here. Yes, you are, sweet bee. And we have, I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. Remember to let go of this. I love this when it all ties up together. Before I take a message from Mother Mary, even though we've been at this forever, I feel like pulling out a romance angel card on this lovers here. S'il vous plaît. What's the what extra message can you give us, s'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour, nos guides? Raphaël, Gabriel, Jesus, s'il vous plaît, what extra message on this lover's card? S'il vous plaît, can we get a clear message? Okay. Ah, thank you. I was gonna give up. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. If you're thinking of someone. We're back to forgiving and learning just with the Jesus energy here. As you release again and heal the past with the help of Raphael, you experience more love in your present moments. So I feel like with this opening, with this acceptation, with this growth in your work environment, with your ambition, you will reopen a state of love here and reopen the arrival of your soulmate. This is fascinating. Allez, un message from Maman Mamie, Maman Marie, s'il vous plaît, to finish on this beautiful, there was an interesting reading. I hope you liked it as much as I did, and that it will help you. Trust. I think this is the energy of the, I don't want to say the phoenix here, but with the fire on the tree. I'm back to following that passion here. Our Lady of Charity. I call upon my strongest children to aid those in need. Maybe you are called to aid. I will empower your purpose and act through you. My powers are vast enough to keep you safe and protected. No, like you're not, with all these wonderful energies already. No matter where you may be, fear not and maintain your focus on me. Trust in your heart's journey and complete fulfillment. I am guiding you, my beloved, that peace and wisdom may flourish upon this earth. You have some things to do to help people too. Maybe that's what your passion is. Maybe there is some classes you can take to learn to be in the social justice type of work, social worker maybe. Oops, okay. In the now, be in the now. Be present, releasing worry about the past or the future. As long as you live in the now, you will be in the element of gratitude, in the element of understanding, in the element of abundance. With that was a long reading. I'm sending you love and peace, and I know everything is going to be fine for you. Bye-bye, my little bee.